So how you doing? Okay, it sounds like you had some struggles, and that's okay. It's good. It's good that you had some struggles, and the reason I say that is because it shows that you're learning and growing. So if this is I'm going to go ahead and guess this is the first time you've done a word map type word lists like this, where you're actually creating a visual representation of the words on your list. And Jason, you get good at this really quick. It's just another tool that designers use. So, the first time you use it, it is extremely difficult, but it gets a lot easier. I promise you, it gets a lot easier. But it is a pretty standard practice in graphic design. So this is something that I would definitely keep on the front burner moving forward in your sketching stage. Now listen, the transition here that we're making is that this is a process that you are going to be asked to do when you graduate and you get into your first design position as an entry-level designer, or even a mid-level designer in a studio, however you get hired in. The point of the matter is that you're going to be asked to go through idea generation exercises, word maps, word clouds, word association, and ultimately assigning a visual language to specific words. And it's a very standard process and something that I think I would recommend you try to get comfortable with. Work on your own, do whatever you have to do, but keep on working this process, and eventually it'll come second nature. You'll be able to rip out 50, 70 sketches in no time. And I think one of the things that happens, Jason, and one of the things that happens is this, and a lot of students get really super intimidated when they hear things like, okay, in the design studio, it's not unusual to be asked to give 100 different sketches for ideas for logo development, and students are quite often like, oh my God, where do I come up with the ideas? Well, it's really easy, because once you start drawing and sketching, ideas spawn from that. So what I always do in my sketching stage is I keep my notebook right with me. I keep up my pens and pencils right here, so I'm ready to write. I always keep my notebook, always. I don't leave home without it. I haven't in 25 years. It's usually something like this, a moleskin. This one is, as you can see, it's beat up. I mean, I've been using it. I've got these. I save them when I'm done too. And sometimes it's really neat to go back and look at your old sketchbooks, like from. Sometimes I look back at mine like from 15 and 17 years ago, and it's just really fascinating. And that spawns all sorts of new ideas too. The point I'm trying to make here is that this sketching stage, it's a really good idea to keep your pencil right next to you when you're sketching, because, for instance, okay, you got loyalty with the little puppy, right? And so you're sketching out your puppy to represent loyalty. And then all of a sudden another idea might come. So write it down before you lose it, Then you come over here, you start sketching out your education, your pictorial and abstract representations of education. Then another idea comes. So you write that down. The idea here is that the point I'm trying to make is that each time you sketch an idea, more ideas generate. And that's how we develop ideas. That's how the idea generation stage works. Okay, so don't think that you didn't get good results here. Okay, I kind of distinctly got that impression from your writing, but don't think that at all, because it's all good. Everything here is good. It's developing further ideas. I'll be willing to bet you've probably had 15 or 20 new ideas since you submitted your sketches. So at this point, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you to go ahead and really comb through these and really think and mix your new ideas with these ideas and really think of how you're going to develop your logo. Moving forward, keep in mind that after the logo development, we go into word mark development, and then we go into monogram development. So keep that in mind. Okay, so again, I don't want to give direction here. I just want to say you've done a fantastic job. You've got some great ideas here. Let's start working this down into your final decisions, your final solutions, and determine how you're going to represent those visually. Okay, great job. Any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you.